Relying less on your car will make a huge impact on not just your health, but also the environment. Did you know that for each gallon of fuel you burn, 24 pounds of harmful chemicals go into our atmosphere? So just think about the changes we could be seeing in our air quality here locally, and even nationally if more people pick up on the trend. I'm going to continue my bike to work. In the meantime, we're going to take a look at a couple easy tips you can do to incorporate more biking and walking into your daily routine, because I know riding your bike might not be the most practical way to get around for everybody. I'm lucky, I live downtown, so this is an easy, less than a mile commute for me.
Some of the easier things that you can start incorporating into your lifestyle, maybe just parking further away from your workplace. Taking a walk after dinner, those little things add extra minutes into your day-to-day, which all add up in the end.
Lunchtime is a great time to get active because you have an extended period. I recommend to some people maybe pack your lunch so that you can eat quicker. You're not going out to try to find food and get back. You can eat at your desk maybe and then take a 20-minute walk.
Or you could walk to lunch somewhere nearby instead of having to drive to a restaurant that's further away.
Well, it sure is easy to drive through and pick up food, and as much as I love the convenience, most of the time it's not always the best choices, because then we're looking to find something that we can eat while we're driving.
Time is the #1 barrier that we see and we try to help people conquer. It takes a lot of juggling and shifting and making it a priority to fit that in. Time, kids, money.
Sometimes people think they don't have enough money. But really, to go for a walk every day, you just need a pair of shoes and some comfortable clothes. You don't have to have equipment. You just go for a walk just to get a little bit more active.
If time is your major issue, then let's look at what you do with your time. If part of that is playing with your kids, get them outside, be more active with them, go ride a bike, shoot some hoops. All of that is still physical activity. It's getting your heart rate up and it's doing your body good.
On a daily basis, you just need to kind of look at your day and really analyze when is it that you're sitting for long periods of time. There's always taking the stairs at work instead of the elevator. Everybody's on email, and I find myself doing this. I've got one guy that's at the other end of the building. If I don't feel like getting up out of my chair, I'm just going to send him a quick email. Well, instead of doing that all the time, maybe get up, go for a walk down the hall, and deliver that information face to face instead of relying solely on email. We've got the bike rental program here, so if you're out in an afternoon or on the weekends and you want to go for a bike ride down on the Greenway, you can stop by the front desk and rent a bike. If you're a member of the Y, when you get back from your walk or your bike ride, we do have the full shower service and towels and everything available here. We see a lot of folks that'll come in before work, get ready here, or jump down here on their lunch hour especially. Maybe go for a 30 or 40-minute walk and get cleaned up and head back to work.
Taking public transportation increases your activity because you have to walk to and from the stops.
We could walk a mile to a friend's house, or we could walk down the block to something else, but we pack up the car and we drive because it's easier. So yeah, I do think having a car, it's obviously it's necessary, but there are so many other things that we could walk or bike or do instead of the driving.
In our area alone, I think cars are dependent on a great deal. There are very limited areas in which you could completely walk to work, to the grocery store, to your house. So I think at Evansville we are very dependent on cars, and I know we are trying to move away from that and try to improve on that with the shared bike lanes and the walking path.
Well, lots of places in Evansville are not walkable. Green River Road near Eastland Mall, there's not a sidewalk to be had. So my advice to people is to come to an area like Haney's Corner, where you have a beautiful pedestrian walkway that runs from Washington Avenue all the way to the fountain at Parrott Street and 2nd Street. You can walk this entire area.
The city is planning several projects to increase Evansville's walkability.
So people will be able to park their car on a new 50-space lot. They'll have a beautiful walkway to come through to get to these new renovated apartment buildings right here. We're also doing a complete new streetscape from Division Street to Garvin Park with a bike lane and wider sidewalks with trees and green space. The complete street will be different in different sections. This is more a commercial strip all the way from division up to Franklin, Virginia, and Columbia. And then from Columbia north is more of a residential streetscape. It's all about supporting the small businesses along here, along North Main, and hopefully new small business will open, and to make Evansville healthier, to make, have this lovely bike path to go all the way from the river, all the way to Garvin Park, and then back here all the way to West Franklin. So you have all this connectivity to tie business and health together in Evansville. Well, we're getting to the IU Medical School expansion downtown. There's going to be 1,500 to 2,000 people in that quadrant, that downtown quadrant, every day. And most of these people are going to be young, so they're going to be looking for fun, exciting, walkable things to do. For the new convention hotel, people will be coming from all over the country to attend conventions here. It's what do you do when company comes? Well, you try to make your home as interesting and exciting with as much to do as possible.